Welcome to the GameRamble first look video for Sackboy, A Big Adventure. My name is Darkcloud and this game is a huge 3D multiplayer platforming adventure. It's developed by Sumo Digital and published by PlayStation PC, and it's one of the many PlayStation exclusives that has made its way to PC recently. This one was originally released on PlayStation 4 and 5 in 2020. And it promises an epic journey stuffed with platforming challenges. So let's get started here. We've got play, we've got settings, and we have exit. Let's take a look at the settings first. Here we can customize the controls, set some controller settings, enable or disable game assists. Over here we've got colorblind mode that can be toggled, camera shake, HUD movement, set the windowed mode, VSync, subtitles, and so on. Can also set some presets for ambient occlusion, particle effects, textures, and so on. DLSS can be enabled or disabled, and then we've got toggles here for additional effect lighting, enhanced object detail, and more. And then over here we can set the music level, sound effects, as well as dialogue, set to text language, audio language, and voice effects. And finally, we've got credit, software licenses, privacy settings. You can sign into the PlayStation Network or link to an Epic account. So that is it as far as settings are concerned. Let's get started with Sackboy, A Big Adventure.
Let me tell you about a very special place. It's called the Imagisphere, and it's made up of all the creative thoughts and ideas anyone has ever had. Yes, that's right, even yours. And they all come together to make a planet we call Craftworld. Oh, it's such a peaceful and friendly place. Our story starts in the village of Loom, home to the Sackfolk, Craftworld's gentlest, most enterprising creatures. Home, in fact, to the one they call Sackboy. And he's about to have a very strange day.
Oh, I do love a warm welcome! That look of pure terror! Oh, it's given me a tingly feeling. But don't tell me you don't recognize your old pal Vex. You know, bringer of nightmares, master of the uproar, life of the party. I'm here with a very exciting opportunity. No, really, you're gonna love it. I call it the Topsy Turver. It's going to bring fun, excitement, terror, the good stuff. I already have the plans. I'm just missing some materials and the jolly volunteers who can put it together. So what do you say? Ready to make history? Of course you are. Well, you're just adorable. That's why I saved you for last. The uproar is coming. You can't stop it. Craftworld will be mine!
Okay, so there we have it. A villainous villain and a hero with motivation to stop him. I do know that Sackboy is the hero of the Little Big Planet series that I'm not very familiar with. I played a little bit of the very first one, but I think Sackboy: A Big Adventure is slightly different from those titles. So let's have a look. Looks like a pretty standard 3D platformer, very vibrant. The game is designed for collaborative, chaotic and joyful multiplayer fun apparently, but you can also go solo in an epic race against time, stuffed with danger and peril. Looks like we are collecting whatever these things are. We can bounce on whatever this is. Let's collect some more. Where all will be revealed in due course. New costume piece. Okay, so there's going to be some customization. Now the game also has some exclusive outfits. Can be earned or bought or unlocked or whatever. Let's give your Sackboy a different look. Very organic material look to all the objects and items in the game. Gives it a very patchwork, crafted look and feel, which is quite neat. Not a style that is seen in that many games. I believe this game also has a party mode where you can create teams of 2 to 4 adventurers for some fun-packed party play. Okay, so we can slap this thing to go up. Yeah, and apparently Sackboy can also die if you jump in the wrong spots. So watch out for that. One of these things to collect, so I'm sure they must be useful. And we've got a new emote. This game can also be played with the PlayStation 5 DualSense controller for those lucky enough to have one. Had some additional haptic feedback and dynamic trigger effects apparently, which is quite neat. So far we've just been jumping on things and bashing things. We've not encountered any enemies yet. Maybe this is one. It wants me to jump inside it, it looks like. So I need to collect these first. And I'm sure there's going to be some exploring and secret things to find as well. Players who like to go out of their way. Like over here, whatever this is. Yeah, I guess we can go back and jump into whatever this is. There we go. Ah, we have some enemies. Guess we can smack them around. It's quite satisfying. And another new costume piece. So we head for the gardens. So far it's quite fun, especially if you fondly remember these type of 3D platformers. It's a genre that's way more common on console, not so much PC, so it's quite neat to see these titles making their way to PC. Definitely something I would want to play with a controller, as I am currently. Anyone wondering what features or enhancements it has compared to the original release of 2 years back? It apparently has enhanced frame rates, support for 120 FPS, as well as improved loading times on capable hardware and variable refresh rates. So if you have a powerful enough PC, you will have a good looking game to play. Yeah, that was quick. So we are moving on to wherever we are going next.
You know what that is, don't you? It's a dreamer orb, jam-packed with pure creative energy straight from the Imagisphere. But you'll need more of them if you're going to make it up there. You are here to stop Vex, aren't you? Yes, yes, yes. But first, you need to know about the dark, foul energy of nightmares we call the Uproar. Vex is planning to fill the whole of Craftworld with it. For now, he's using it to block the way to the top of the mountain so no one can interrupt him. Luckily, there is one thing that can counter that nasty stuff, and you're holding it. The energy of pure wonder and creativity inside it will dispel Vex's barriers wherever you find them. So, seek out these orbs. They are the key to your journey, the key to your destiny, the key to... well, you know, you get the idea. Next time we meet, I'll reveal great cosmic secrets. Maybe tell you a bit about myself, like my name, which is Scarlet, by the way, and more importantly, the truth about your very existence.
So the game does have a sense of humor, and the voice acting is pretty good too. It's like we are finished with the level. It's a pity that it doesn't have the create mode like the Little Big Planet series, but hopefully a game like this will pave the way for something like that to be released on PC in the future. I think a Little Big Planet remastered collection would go down well with players. Apparently I'm the winner. Swing my cup around. But level goals, score. I'll replay the level and go find some stuff that we missed, or move on to the world map. So it looks like we've got a linear path here across the world map. We unlock them. Our first achievement, Daydream Believer. I don't know if the path maybe branches or splits off further down the line, but from here it looks fairly linear. So our next stop will be Zomzoms. Before going on to these. So we've got a little junction here, although this might be a party game, judging by that icon. But yeah. Plenty of levels to explore. Playing the game with an Xbox One controller, and while it doesn't have all the fancy DualSense effects, it's pretty responsive. I'm not having any trouble controlling Sackboy.
Hello, I am Zoom Zoom. You wish to change clothes? Buy fabulous new outfits? Huh? Ooh la la! You have come to the right place for it. Spend collectibles to purchase stupendous styles. Then create incredible new looks in your wardrobe, where you will find all your fantastical fashions. Mwah! Oh, and here, I give you some free collectibles just for you to spend here at Zoom Zooms.
Okay, so Zoom Zoom is some kind of merchant where we can browse stock for our wardrobe and turn Sackboy into Red Riding Hood, a yak, mountaineer, a punk rocker, festival demon, and so on. Well, we can change the parts independently as well: the head, the hair, eyes, mouth, neck, skin, torso, waist, hands, props, legs, feet, and then the emotes. So lots of customization options, and it looks like the currency is these bells that we've been collecting on the levels.
Collectibles burning a hole in your pocket.
Definitely a game I think that will appeal to younger fans. Okay, and as I mentioned earlier, if you have other PlayStation titles, you can also get costumes for Sackboy based on them. So for example, this one would be from Death Stranding. Quite a nice selection. Always go for a Christmas look, seeing as we are in December now with Christmas right around the corner. So it looks like we've got the obligatory snowy or ice-themed level here, staple of any and all platformers. I'm guessing the floor is going to be slippery. Guess we'll have to see. Yeah, this is Sackboy, A Big Adventure. As I said previously, it's out on PlayStation 4 and 5 already. It recently got a PC release. So anyone who has not played it on console yet and is wondering what all the fuss is about, it's finally here to try out. Obviously, a quick first look video like this can't really show everything that the game has to offer, but we might do a co-op or a multiplayer video in future just to see how the multiplayer aspect works and how those party games look. So definitely check back for that. But in the meantime, as far as a solo 3D adventure goes, this one was not bad. I can see myself playing through this and exploring every nook and cranny and finding all those collectibles and unlockables. So far it's pretty easy, but I'm sure the challenge will also ramp up and might encounter some bosses even. Just have to wait and see. So yeah, thanks for joining me for this Sackboy A Big Adventure first look video. Until next time.